none. Automatic gain is off. Sensitivity I have turned way down. Let's see.
Much better.
Still
Yeah, it's
cutting
better
out
now.
Yeah,
It's
that's
better
much
now.
better.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's great.
That's
we
really
go.
crazy.
All right, let me just make sure that my oh crap. I hate it when that happens. PC listing
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing
party.
on, so oh well.
Well,
All right, yeah,
I
that
think now you're permanently on, but that's okay.
all right. We working, that's still running.
Yeah, that's about as quiet as I can play. So if that's still cutting out, then that's okay.
Now you're good.
Oh
But
no, you're
Dave,
fine. Yeah, Dave,
now
you
you're
were fine
permanently
the
on.
last time.
The last time worked.
Yeah. Just don't bang on the piano, but as long as you play at a medium volume, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
I played
that's
on
what
my
I was looking
synth.
at.
That was why.
Okay. But it's still saying that. Why? What is going on here?
Okay, cool. If I need to jump in there, I can.
All right. I'm probably going to have to get out of Discord and get back in because it's not playing well with the streamer, with OBS. So give me just a minute here, guys. Where is it? Uh, so hopefully this should do it. Share screen. Boom. Okay. No, it's still doing it. Why? Oh, that's working. Okay. I do not know why OBS is not. All right, I'm about to quit on OBS and just go forward with TikTok, but I'll try something else here real quick. I don't know why it's saying that. This again. In here. Share your screen. All right. Well, if this doesn't work, it's not working. And at this point, I'm done. All right. So let's go ahead and start the show. If everyone wants to jump on my screen, and we'll go ahead and get started.
She wants to get rescued by me, it's obvious. But my frustration with her's growing odious. Will she ever just stop messing around? She won't let me get her down. Cats in the ceiling won't come down. Just keeps running all around.
All right, I wrote that tonight because my cat was driving me nuts last night, and she got up in the ceiling and then refused to come back down when I politely asked her to. So that's my new song, "Cats in the Ceiling." All right, guys, welcome to tonight's show. Thank you so much, and I apologize for the technical delays. I'm going to go ahead and put up our playlist so that you guys can go on here and see what we're going to be listening to tonight. And I would appreciate it if y'all could jump on there. And yes, we should do a cat show theme. I agree. And if you can give it some love, please go on there and give it likes. We have been dominating the Suno playlist boards lately, so it'd be great to get it on there. To get on there again. So today we're just going to be really casual. We don't really have a classroom portion. I do have a couple of songs that were sent in to me that are kind of works in progress, and I believe that Cap had had a Katy Bear song that he had sent to me. So bear with me one second. Let me just get into my DMs and get that up so that we can take a look at those lyrics because it's I think it'd be a lot of fun to be able to go ahead and do some lyric writing and helping people out with if they're stuck on certain things, we go ahead and do that. So let's work together and get some Bamfers. So I believe that this was the original. Oh, never mind, never mind. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. Right. All right. So you can see the excuse me. You're gonna see in chat the lyrics that he submitted. Cap, are you here? Or Katie Bear? Are either of you guys here right now?
Yeah, but I'm here. I just didn't have my headset on.
Not a problem. All right, give me a minute here. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into my editor so that we can take a look at your lyrics here. Can you guys see my screen right now with the lyrics on it?
Yes.
All right. I apologize, guys. It's just going to take a second here. I use Google AI Studio kind of as an editor assistant. I don't let it do any writing for me, but what I do is when I write my lyrics, I input them lyric by lyric, and it'll do an analysis and just basically blow a lot of smoke up your ass. So I'm not going to pay attention to any of that. Though I'm sure it's going to tell me that this is the greatest set of lyrics ever written by man, which is always fun to see the AI write that. But just give us a minute here so that I can get processed so that we can actually see the lyrics and we can go ahead and go through and see what changes we can make. Now, Brian, did you have a, a WIP of the song itself that we could play, or have you not run it through Sudo yet?
Oh, you want to play the? Do you want the raw, or do you want like the work in progress?
If you have something on Sudo, that's fine. If you just want to throw it on chat, I can go ahead and play it for us.
Yeah, I just don't know if you mean do you want like the like his actual recording, or do you want my work in progress Suno version?
Let's go ahead and go with your work in progress. See where we are.
Got you. All right.
So, Roy, tonight we're going to do a deep dive on the Suno editor. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna play around with Sudo Editor as well. So that's one of the things I'm gonna cover. So right now we're looking on these lyrics for Brian, get these fleshed out for him so that he's happy with them, and then we could go ahead and look at a couple extension ish problems and get those solved. Go through the extension and also the replacement feature that are both in Sudo, the Sudo Editor. And guys, I'm really sorry about this. The Google is really slow today. So man, oh man, that is horrible. All right, Brian. So give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and get this loaded up so we can at least listen to some music while I wait for it to load.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right, the heart that you own. and this is one of your Uncle Jimmy Star songs, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I pay rent on a rundown place. There ain't no view, but there's lots of space in my big old spacious heart. A heart that you own.
All right.
Baby, I pay you every single dime. I pay my bill.
All right. So that hanging line on there, was that on purpose, or is that a happy accident, or would you?
Nah, this is just like just a very early version. It hasn't been polished. It's just
Gotcha. So David, looking at the lyrics here, you see how they're kind of unbalanced lyrically in verse 1. We have I pay rent on a rundown place, so that's about 6 syllables. There ain't no view, but there's lots of space. That's about 8 syllables. Then you go to two shorter lines. Um, so what
I
I'm
mean, they're
thinking,
not terribly unbalanced. Look, we got 4 lines, 4 lines. The bridge is 4 lines. The chorus is 4 lines.
yeah, but
The
you heard
outro is a
how
little longer.
Suno left a heart on that you own hang. It sang the 3 and then it
honestly, I
went.
think that's just a bad version I linked to here. I can send you a way cleaner one. This one just sounds like shit. I just picked a random version when I linked it to it.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
gotcha. All right,
All right.
so all right. In that
I'm
case,
looking at the rhyme scheme here. Place, space, heart, own, dime time, heart, own, met, debt, anymore, own. Okay, so we've got
yeah,
a
he's doing
line that ends
he's
every
doing a
verse
D D
and the
D D
bridge and the
going down all of them.
chorus.
So it's like A B C B C, and then he's doing C's all the way down. Oh, I see. It's the same
Right.
line. A heart that you own. Okay, I gotcha.
Right. So that line is repeated. Now, that's unusual because typically the bridge would be something new and the chorus might have a repeated line, but that's really going to bring this song around back to that statement again and again. And you've got to
Yeah.
kind of have to come up with ways to make it interesting, or about by the third or fourth time they hear it, people are going to start ignoring it. And that's not what you want. So that's the only thing that I see from the lyrics.
So your suggestion is to put a little bit of variety on the heart that you own line.
That's a better version. Sorry.
I would maybe take it
Yes.
out of the bottom of the bridge, and yeah, I mean um, it's kind of a repeated little mini refrain that happens again and again and again.
Yeah, with each
Um,
verse and the bridge and the chorus as well.
right. I think I might take it if I was going to do anything to these lyrics. And I know this is just a look, this is just an exercise. This is not your final version or anything. We're just sitting here whiteboarding these things, right? But I think
Yeah,
I
this
would
is for fun.
probably try to make the bridge more contrasting.
All
And
right.
then if you want, the bridge goes to a chorus, which is good. Then you have verse 4. You could do another chorus after verse 4 instead of an additional verse 5 if you wanted. That would make sense. You could even put the chorus twice at the end there. But
All
then
right.
again, you got to be careful.
So looking at the bridge, I think that it's not my heart anymore. Probably could have a few more words just to flesh out that line a little bit. What do you think, Dave? As far as rhythmically, I'm thinking maybe it's not just my heart anymore.
bridges are contrasting sections. So look at the verses, look at the chorus. How can you make it different? Right now, it's pretty similar because it's
Yeah.
similar in length, it's got the same words. So maybe either add more words or take away words, right? To make it contrasting.
And obviously, removing the final line and changing the final line to a rhyming line to make it AABB, I think would also make it quite a contrast as well. So it's not just my heart anymore. Um, together we have a great future in store, something like that. What do you think?
And I mean, that sounds okay, you know. I'd like to hear from the rest of the uh, people here and see if they have any suggestions.
Sure. And Brian, you as well, bro. So this is working on the bridge. You guys can see my screen with the bridge on it, right?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay. And I'm just writing this in here just now. That was my suggestion, but by all means, I'm sure you guys have something better than that.
I think that ship sailed. There's no future in there. Like that ship sailed. They don't have a future together. That's
Oh, is this like a post-mortem that he was writing?
Let's take a look at the chorus. Um, I pay rent on a rundown place. There ain't no view, but there's lots of space. Oh, in this rundown
Yeah,
heart, a heart that you
heart that you
own.
own. Yeah.
Okay. All
So
right.
he's heartbroken. All right. So together we have a great future story is not appropriate. Okay. I'd like to get something to rhyme with anymore.
That
Because
that
I'm thinking
chorus
that
there,
AABB would be a good. I'm sorry. What was that, sir?
that the chorus there is the same as verse one. So that's going to be interesting. Now you can start with a chorus and call it that instead of verse one. But that chorus, okay, so just a quick repeat. Um, a chorus is repeated throughout a song typically and with the same words and the same music. Okay, verses have same music, different words, and then bridge contrasts from all of it. So I think we're going to get some confusion if we call that first thing a verse and then say the exact same words and call it a chorus. It's probably just going to reset those words and then it's not going to balance with because we've already said them, right? It's going to be like a second time around, but there's nothing reminiscent except the words.
All right. So
So I think there's some nomenclature there we need to change. I think we either start with a chorus and make that a chorus, or we change that chorus and make it not a verse.
all right. So verse one. Yeah, you're right. That is exactly the chorus. Okay. So why don't we make verse two verse one and make verse one the chorus of that chorus. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. I am so sorry. This is so clunky today. Usually it's a lot faster, but I think it's because I have open tabs. So this is not working like I wanted it to work. I might have to abandon this idea because this is just so bad. Oh man. All right. Tell you what, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get the song playing some more. So you got a better version for us there, Brian? Let me go ahead and grab that, pull that up.
yeah. I got a slightly better version here.
Okay, I see it now. With the door. All right, there
Yeah,
we
with the heart on the door.
gotcha. All right, and I'm gonna see if this thing is waking up. If not, I might just have to open up Notepad, do it the old-fashioned way.
I think I listened for like a minute. I think this one's more technically better executed.
Okay.
a spade in my big oak. Spacious heart, a heart that you own. Baby, I pay you every single dime. I pay my bills and I pay them right on time. I'm paying for my heart that you own. I signed away the deed on the day that we met. It's no longer mine, but I still carry the debt. It's not my heart anymore. Now it's the heart that you own. I pay rent on a rundown place. There ain't no view, but there's lots of space. So in this rundown heart, a heart that you own. Used to be that I could love here for free. Way back before you bought the property. Now it ain't my heart, it's the heart that you own. And when my time is finally gone, when you decide that you wanna move on, don't leave me broke, please set me free. Give back my heart when you're done with me. Baby, my loving heart, the heart that you own.
Man, I tell you what, your uncle could sure write. Now that I hear the lyrics, not just looking at them, I'm getting what he's trying to do. I don't think
Yeah,
there's a lot. I don't think there's a lot you have to do here, Brian. Honestly, I think
I
this.
really just wanted to add a verse because it kept coming out just over 3 minutes, and like I've got this thing where I like my songs to be between 3.5 and 4.5 minutes, and I just wanted to add another verse.
Well, have you thought about prompting
Oh, you
some
could.
instrumental and solo breaks between like the chorus and the bridge or something like that?
Yeah, I was thinking a verse, something same kind of like style that all the other verses are in, and just some sort of reference to like a mortgage,
I gotcha.
defaulting loan, something like that. I don't know.
Let's see. So,
So, Roy,
I,
can you show us how to add a section in the editor?
um, yeah, that would just be simply uh, that would be where Brian would go. I can't do it on his song. Um,
I
you
can
know
let you
that were
cover it.
yeah. You know what? If you want to do that, yeah. Well, let's go ahead. Is it coverable right now?
How do I do that? In song detail,
Remix. Oh yeah, I can do it.
allow.
Okay.
Oops, I just undid. There you
All right. No, we're good. I got it. All right. So I'm just gonna do this in sudo, and let's see. Now this is just simple. This is all we're doing is just adding lyrics, and then we're gonna redo a remix on it and see where we are from there. So let's see. You're talking
So
about a
you're not
mortgage.
using
You're talking about a
extend.
life. I'm sorry.
You're not using the extend there, or you're not
No, no.
adding a section
He
in the
just wants to add
editor.
lyrics. He's not looking to extend the song. He's looking to add another stanza to extend the song. He's not looking to add music, David. He's looking to add words.
Right. No.
Yeah.
So in the editor, you can add a section, and I would just add a verse that way, and that way you could pop it in rather than regenerating the entire thing. But that's just another way to do it. Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah,
you'd be
that
able to do it on his track though.
I don't know if I could. I could probably not. Oh, let's just go
No, you
ahead and do it
cannot.
do it this way because I don't want to hold up people too much more here. All right, so Brian, once again, you're saying that you wanted to talk about it being a mortgage, a lifelong commitment, correct?
No, just like some sort of reference to, keep the theme of debt and ownership, property ownership and all that. And so I was just thinking of, words to use and, defaulting, loans, refinancing, just words that I haven't used yet. Those are words that come to mind that fit the theme.
All right. Well, a mortgage is a lifelong commitment. Um, so one lifelong commitment for you. He can be talking about the house or her, so you have a double meaning with that. Um, let's see. Regrets. I have quite a few. Then we're going to go to BB on the final two lines, and then we'll end it with the word that you own. So,
That's the style prompt for you, just so you can copy paste, Roy.
okay. Probably alone. So I could finally. So two owns, two different meanings, but they rhyme. What do you think of that idea, Brian? You like that idea?
Yeah, we could run with that. I don't think it's quite the same the format as the other verses though.
Yeah, it's kind of copying the outro because the outro is 5 lines. Everywhere else is. Dave, should I finish it with like the outro, or should I do more along the lines of what he's been doing? What do you think?
Well, an outro is just that. An outro should be the last thing.
Well, I understand that.
Sometimes it's called
I'm
a
basically
coda.
adding it into to become a new outro, so the outro itself will become a verse.
I guess, or you could just put a verse before it. I mean, whichever. If you the outro was there,
All right, I agree with you now you mentioned that, so we'll do that outro.
yeah, just pop that in right before that.
Exactly,
There
just
you go.
insert it right there. And all right, so let's see what we got. So I saw lifelong commitment for you. Regrets. Yeah, I have quite a few. I went to the bank and got me a loan for that heart that you now own. All right, Brian, what do you think of that? Do you like that stanza?
Yeah, let's we can give it a shot. See how it flows in there.
All right, Dave, what do you think? You like it?
Let's see. Can you scroll up? Let me see it.
Oh, absolutely. So
Uh,
it's going to be verse 5.
right. So some longer great as yet. I have quite a few. Went to the bank, got me a loan for the heart that you now own. Okay, yeah. I mean, you few that matches the rhyme scheme. Usually, that third line was not matching with the was not rhyming with the fourth, but I don't think it really matters.
Oh, you're right.
I think it's all right.
Yeah, I kind of like it though. Well, you're right. It's not supposed to rhyme because this scheme is like A A B and A, yeah, BC. Okay.
Like, look, the on, the last word of the last line is in all verses.
Yeah, the heart that you own. That's his. That's kind of his recurring theme in the song Bushman. And now that I heard the song, I actually get it. I really like what he did with that. It's a bit unconventional, but I really do like it. Um, I'm just kind of going along with what Brian was suggesting with this verse with regards to the mortgage and defaulting. Oh, you know what? Let's use defaults. Um, I got here we go. I got a call from the bank saying I was in default for that heart that you now own. What do you think about that?
I think that's slightly closer.
Yeah, because his rhyme scheme is AA, so the first two lines are going to be a good rhyme. Then these two lines do not rhyme at all. Got a call from the bank saying I was in default. Maybe that's a
Can I
little too
see the
wordy.
bridge? Can you put the bridge in the chat, please?
Yes, sir. Ooh, Sherry's putting some stuff in here. What we got here, Sherry? Ledger's heavy, the interest grows. Oh, paying down. My heart still does. Oh, this run down heart, a heart that you own. Ooh, God, you're so good, Sherry. All right, I'm stealing that. All right, sorry about that. Sherry's is now gonna take the place. That was just too damn good. All right, okay, and let's get this in here. And Dave, I'm gonna go through the lyrics again, just to make sure that
Yes, and I'm working on a contrasting bridge section. So look, I'll have it in about 30 seconds.
go for it. So Sherry's suggesting a post chorus. Yeah, I like Sherry's best, Genevieve. I agree. Oh, nice. All right, I like that bridge. Brian, what do you think? Is that too much of a change, or will you be okay with that bridge?
Hey, we're just seeing what works here, man. I'm willing to check
Yeah,
anything
we're
out.
just workshopping. This is not something he has to put his name on eventually. This is just something that we're looking at as a group. And I'm asking for everyone else that's here, if you see things or have an idea, please put them in here, right? So we can do this as something we're doing together. I simply wanted to put a bridge in there that changed the rhythm, changed and contrasted so that when we came back to the chorus after the bridge, it would sound fresh and new.
All right. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to go ahead and run it now. I like what we got here. All right. So let's give it a run and see what we got. All right. This is the Heart That You Own remix featuring lyrics by Jimmy Starr, Brian, and Sherry Ancient Union.
I pay rent on a rundown place. There ain't I could love here for free. Way back before you bought the property. Now it ain't my heart, it's the heart that you own. The ledger's heavy, the interest.
All right, Dave. I'm seeing your conversation here. So you want to move around the choruses? You're thinking?
No, the bridge should be okay. So it should be intro, verse 1, verse 2, chorus, then verse 3, then bridge, then chorus, or verse 3, verse 4, then bridge, then chorus. If
Give
you
me a
want to do
second
two
here.
verses chorus, two verses bridge, then chorus, that
All
would
right.
work.
So verse 1,
But the
verse
bridge is
2.
too early there.
Move the
It's
bridge.
serving as a pre-chorus, and it was trying to fit all that into the middle eight, and it's not going to be able to do it.
Understood. Okay.
It
So
needs
we're
to
cutting the
drive from the
bridge.
verses directly into the chorus.
Okay.
Then after the verses, so we got okay, so good. Verse 4, and then we've got verse 5. Is that right?
That is
Or
correct.
verse 3 and verse 4? Yeah.
Uh, oh,
One,
there is no
two.
verse 3. We're missing verse 3.
Okay.
So verse 3
So
is our bridge.
no. Change verse 4 to verse 3.
Okay.
Yep. And verse 5 to verse 4.
Okay.
Then put the bridge in after verse 4.
After verse 4. Is that going to try to make
Yep.
it into a pre-chorus for the?
You could
Oh,
put a
that's the
chorus,
outro. I got you. Okay.
put a
So put a
chorus,
chorus
then the
here.
bridge, put a chorus, then the bridge, then the chorus.
I got you.
You could do
I
that
was
as
thinking the
well.
same thing. I was great minds think alike. Is that going
And
to? Oh, I got you. Yeah, chorus 3/4, chorus bridge. Perfect.
yep. And then the
Okay.
bridge has to go to a chorus.
And now remember, verse 1 is the same as the chorus. Are we leaving it as verse 1, or do we want to convert it into a chorus? What do you think?
Oh no, call it chorus.
Okay.
That's fine.
All
It'll
right.
keep that music and repeat it. It'll drive it. That's fine. You can start a song with a chorus. Absolutely. Just make sure that bridge goes to a chorus and then to the outro, and then we'll have it.
Okay. 1 second. Let me just renumber the verses. All right. So we're going 3 to chorus, bridge, outro. So you want to put another chorus
No,
after?
after the bridge has to be a chorus and then the outro, and then we'll be ready to run it. What do you
Okay.
think, Glass? What do you think, guys? Sherry brings up a good point. Is adding a number to the chorus adding some variations? I think it could. I like to keep my choruses very static, so I don't do that. Sometimes I will put final chorus on the last one if I want them to like bring it on home or if I'm repeating it in a different way. But the verses, I don't know if numbering them,
You know what,
it's
Dave?
probably going to render them differently based
Now
on
that
the
I
numbers.
now that I'm looking at the structure, we got the chorus, verse 1, chorus. So that's two choruses in the first three lines. I think I'm gonna get rid of that chorus and let it go. Chorus 1, 2, chorus 3. Oh no. Ooh, this is weird. Since
But
one is
okay,
now a
so since we
chorus.
have three verses, do chorus, verse 1,
Uh-huh.
chorus, verse 2, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro. That's the form.
All right, we got it then.
Alternate straight away between verses and choruses.
Okay, so that's in there now. Are we gonna number the choruses or leave them as they are?
You could, since we're using an outro, why don't you put an intro tag there right before the everything, and it will bookmark or bookend rather that intro with the outro. It'll make them similar, and that'll give coherence to the piece. And that's, I think, probably all you'll really need.
All right. Dude, I just realized every time I go on to Suno, it's blacking out, isn't it? Oh, that's just lovely. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and run the remix with your permission. Um, what shall we
I'd
do?
push that style. I'd push that style up a little bit.
Oh, are you able
Yep,
to see my
not all
screen,
the way,
Dave?
but yep, I
Are you able
can.
to see my screen?
I can. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. It's showing on mine as blacked out, but if you can see it, then I
Oh
don't
no, I
know.
can see it. I think you're right. I think you just need to remix. I wouldn't put the weirdness up too much,
Oh, I'm sorry.
but
I
you
was
know,
looking
it's
at the wrong
fine.
one. All right, I'm gonna take that down to 50. Style, I'm gonna leave that at about 80%. All
Yep,
right.
there you go.
All right, Brian, you ready for this?
Hit it.
I think this is going to make some substantial changes for the better for how this piece flows, and I think it's going to be much better. There's our intro.
Ooh, I like that intro. That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah. Start it again.
nice.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
All right, here we go. The heart that you own.
I pay rent on a rundown place. There ain't no view, but there's lots of space in my big old spacious heart. A heart that you own. Baby, I pay you every single dime. I pay my bills and I pay them right on time. I'm paying for my heart that you own. I pay rent on a rundown place. There ain't no view, but there's lots of space. Oh, in this rundown heart, a heart that you own. Used to be that I could love here for free, way back before you bought the property. Now it ain't my heart, it's the heart that you own. The interest road, I'm paying down what my heart still owes. Oh, in this rundown heart, a heart that you own. I pay rent on a rundown place. There ain't no view, but there's lots of space. Oh, in this rundown heart, a heart that you own. Signed it away, the deed today, not mine. Still the debt I pay. Not my heart, not anymore. It beats for you
Holy cow! My God,
Okay,
that
so that was good
that
shit. That worked.
that works, man. Holy
Yeah.
Nikes! All right, Brian, I got to figure out how to get that to you, bro. Because that's radio ready right there, man. I would. I mean, I know that there's a little nitpicky things. Cicada was pointing out a little bit of repetition and a couple of changes in some of the lyrics he would do, but good Lord, man, I don't know. I'd like that as so much as it is. I think I would go with it. But I mean, ultimately, obviously, this is your baby, so you know you got to do what you feel comfortable with. But man,
So just to kind of review what just happened, so we can learn and use it in our own composition. What you heard was a big contrast in form. Form is so very, very important. And you heard yourself just now the difference that it makes. The quality that that intro took right away struck you, right? And then the chorus keeping its repetition and its hook, and then that bridge being a contrasting section that it, in my opinion, we could even contrast it more and lead it up even bigger to that last chorus, but that's for future edits. And then the outro that bookends that intro. So we dealt with the kind of the contour of the piece, and that's what I think made a big difference there.
now, I wanted to point out Genevieve in chat was talking about the how he could take it from me and reproduce it. Genevieve, my question for you is that would using a oh, geez, avatar make a lot of sense?
The what now?
Basically, take the song, "The Heart That You Own," and go into create and make it, or excuse me, make a persona. I'm sorry, I said avatar. I apologize. Make it a persona, and then use that persona when when you reproduce it for reproduction. I don't know if that. Yeah, that's what Sherry is saying. I do that a lot when I'm trying to reproduce a song because I find that it's more accurate than cover. I was just asking for her opinion if using the persona is a good idea or not.
You know what's
Uh,
funny? I love how they've romanticized the ability to save your random seed, which is what a persona is, right? So you're
yeah,
doing the same generation and it's going from the same random seed. So the generation is going to be very similar. A persona is just basically saving that random seed to use it as a foundation for future generations.
there you go. All right, Brian. So you're getting lots of great advice here on the chat. I feel pretty satisfied. You feel satisfied about that?
Hell yeah, man. I'm honestly a little bit shocked that, like, as a group effort, sometimes art doesn't usually work out like that. And hey, it did.
It
So
came out
I'm really
fantastic, man.
pleasantly surprised with that.
Well, you know what? Jimmy Star deserves it.
Thank you all for helping me out with that. Appreciate you.
Not a problem, man. Not a problem. All right. Genevieve, excuse me, not Genevieve, I apologize. Geez, who was it? Was it Garnet? You said that you had a song that you wanted to workshop. If it's something quick, we could probably take a quick look at it. What you got?
Yeah, I don't exactly know how long it'll take, but here, let me throw it into the chat. So I
Sure.
wrote this yesterday, and like I'm just kind of having problems with the ending. Like it's just not really sticking the landing how I want it to. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. All right. Now, is this musically or lyrically? What exactly are you thinking?
Like I think that maybe like even just changing the tags or like moving things around. I don't know.
Okay.
Like I just want to get David and y'all's, input
Perfect.
on it.
Yeah, let's hear it for sure.
Maybe you take care of me.
So
All right.
before we listen to it though, Garnet, I want to hear about your vision a little bit. You as a composer, what are
Okay.
you going for?
So I'm going for like I mean, I love the sound of it, and I love it all up until the ending. I'm going for like a Lawrence Welk show dance number with singing.
Okay. Yep. Big band ballad.
Yep.
1001
Yeah, exactly.
Strings. Champagne music is actually a genre.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
If you check chat, I dropped the lyrics in there, and I see some scatting in here as well. Do do do.
Yeah.
Bop shoo
Yeah.
bop.
Yeah.
Nice. No yodeling.
No yodeling in this one. Yeah. This one is not. It's I wrote it for my wife, and she hates yodeling.
That's not great. You told me that. You know, it's funny though. I'm looking at this line where the
She
vacuum
doesn't
cleaner.
hate it. She's merely saturated at the moment.
Yeah, there you go. The vacuum cleaner would be collecting dust. If it weren't for you, my life would totally combust. You know what? Wouldn't it be cute to say "suck"? Since you're talking about the vacuum cleaner, I know it doesn't rhyme.
I almost thought about that. And it is a vacuum pun.
Yeah.
We could change that. I'm open to that.
All right.
Can we hear the original, Roy?
Absolutely. Let's
Yeah, let's
fire it
play
up.
it.
You're the Wilma to my Fred. I'm the butter to your bread. And without you, I'd be dead. 'Cause baby, you take care of me. You're the candle to my flame. I'm the picture to your frame. Nobody else could be the same. 'Cause baby, you take care of me. Without you, I'd be so lost and alone. I'd never eat or sleep or get off of my phone. The vacuum cleaner would be collecting dust. If it weren't for you, my life would totally combust.
right. I saw a couple interesting suggestions in chat there.
All right.
1 second, please. Sorry about that. I saw Dave was mentioning a swing tag. Then I saw Sherry
Mhm.
had an outro meta tag she put out here. Outro energy 8 to 3. All instruments play a final unified sustained chord. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to turn my mic towards my mouth. Sorry about that. So Sherry wrote outro energy 8 to 3. All instruments play a final unified sustained chord, slowly fading out with a sense of resolution and grandeur. So that would take care of the musical part.
Mhm.
Dave,
Yeah.
what do you think about the lyric structure of that final line? Is there anything that we should look at changing on that? What do you think?
Yeah, like initially I had like a whole 6 line outro, but it just didn't work. I took it off and it still kind of doesn't work. I don't know, man.
No problem.
I don't know.
Honestly, I mean, I'm reading the lyrics. I was listening mostly. I mean, we're talking Andrews Sisters here, so this is
Hmm.
post World War II, before things started to creep into weirdness in the late 50s, right? So this was before
Hmm.
rock and roll, and
Yeah.
Right.
very straightforward. And so, if you were to add like a heavy swing to it, in one of your tags, instead of it going ta ti ta ti ta ti ta ti, it would go ta ti ta ta ti ta ti ta ta ti ta ta, and that might give it more of a groove. But
Okay.
where do you want to place it in time? Because the way you sculpt the sound, the instruments you use are really what's going to place it on a timeline.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even really sure. I just like
Okay,
how it
right.
sounds, you know?
Yeah, it's great. It's a little swing orchestra, a little Benny Goodman. You could
Yeah.
always put solo instrument in there. If you wanted to go
Genevieve's got a
more
great suggestion.
70s, well, if you
Genevieve
wanted to
was
go more 70s Lawrence Welk, you could put in tags like 1001 Strings
Hmm.
or accordion, because he
Oh
played
yeah.
the accordion. And so
I
that
think it
kind of
actually
gives it a
has
little,
accordion in the prompt,
yeah.
but
So give a little
it didn't do
accordion
it.
counter line, maybe in
Hmm.
a bridge if you wanted to extend it. Put a
Hmm.
little accordion break in there, or
Yeah.
even if you wanted to put a polka tag in there, then you would get some like orchestral polka that would really start to resonate in that 70s kind of loungy
Hmm.
jazz that you were
Right.
going for. I don't, but it's really up to you how. Right now, it's firmly in 1945. A Benny Goodman. All you need is a trombone playing a solo. You've got the Andrews Sisters there. It's great. It's
I do
great
like
as
the
it
Andrews
is.
sisters.
I
Yeah.
wanted to point out that Genevieve had a great suggestion, which was to repeat the final line with some backing vocals.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a
That
great
could work.
idea, especially if it's a slow repeating of it. Oh, baby, you
Hmm.
take care of me with the chorus.
Yeah.
I think that really would
So
punch it up, give it a
so do
lot
it
of power.
twice, but take out the ellipsis in the first one, maybe.
That's a good question. How does that affect things, Dave or Sherry, whoever would?
If you wanted them, I mean, specifically, you can just baby. Okay, so an ellipse, it's very specifically 3 periods. So if you put two
Hmm.
periods, you've put 2 periods. If you put
Hmm.
an ellipse, it's going to hold for an ellipse. It treats it differently. So what I've
Right.
noticed, people throw in periods. Like, I wish you could throw in, I want 5 beats, I'm going to put in 5 periods here, or two
Yeah, that'd be
commas, or
nice,
whatever
wouldn't
it
it?
is. But it doesn't work like that. But it does recognize an ellipse specifically, and gives it not only time but also emotional depth. Like, it performs it like an ellipse, it kind of trails it like an ellipse, and it has to be those 3 periods after the word.
All right.
Maybe a
Yeah.
single period after each one. you period take period care period
Yeah.
of period, then capitalize your ME
Yeah, that'll
there.
get the
So
power behind it.
yeah, and it'll put the emphasis on the right syllable, right? So
Hmm.
you want me to be the most emphasized word there. So maybe
Right.
capitalize it. But
Yeah.
other than that, I think you have an opportunity to put it in time wherever you want, anywhere from the 20s up to the late 60s, big band music. And but I think it works as it is now. I think you could
Yeah.
put in, if you're going to use it as a big band, you could put in some big band terms like trades. You could put in a
Hmm.
little drum solo. You got petite cat pa. Well, say the pa pa da 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 da. Right, to drive that genre. So
Yeah.
use genre specific tags like breaks, trades, solos. Backline is going to be your drums and your bass. Horn line is going to be your four trumpets, four saxophones, four trombones, typically.
Yeah. Well, the way it is right now, I just kind of feel like the I think it was Genevieve was saying that the ending is just too fast. It just approaches and then it's over, and I feel like it needs a little bit more, but I don't really know exactly how to achieve that. I'm kind of okay with this sound as it is. Like I know I was going for one thing, but like I'm not real picky about it if I don't get exactly that, as long as I like how it sounds, you know?
So
And
take a look at
so
Cicadas. Cicada put a lyric on the chat, so you may want to take a look at that.
mhm.
See if that
Okay, let me take a look. Sorry.
would be a little bit more in line with what you're trying to do with the end of the song. Looks like he's basically just putting a long drawn out. You take care
Okay, okay,
of
okay.
me.
So let me talk for a second about an outro versus a coda. So a coda, CODA, functions as like the post-credit scene, right? Or it's the ultimate, the very last shot of the movie, right? It is sometimes the story, sometimes it is the main finish, sometimes it is just a repeat and a fade. But a coda can be its own individual thing, like a bridge. It doesn't do
Hmm.
anything but go away. Think about how many songs that you hear, and at the end, Tool breaks into a little mini percussion instrument break that kind of fades, right? That's a coda. So
Yeah,
a coda is going to be something that you can use to extend the ending, to put on a punchline. You can put lyrics in there, but it's going to be different from an outro, because an outro is an inverse of an intro. So it's going to
right.
meant to be a matching set. A coda is its
Hmm.
own little statement at the end.
Gotcha. Yeah, it makes sense.
Right. Well, darn it. Thank
But
you so
we
much.
could try did you want to try pasting in that um the thing that Cicada put in there and run it and see what happens, or do we not really have time for that?
If you want to run it and put the link on
Yeah,
here,
do
I'll
it.
go ahead and play it.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, let me copy that and paste it.
I
And you
see
said to
that
put it at
Sherry
you
put
said to put it
some
as a coda,
pictures in
right?
there. Yeah, you could a coda or an outro. Um,
Oh,
the
okay.
outro is going to match the intro. So if there's no intro, it's like, you know, it's not making anything. A coda is its own little thing. It's the result of everything you just heard. It's that ba-da-da-dum, da-dum, cat. That's a small little coda. It's just a separate little thing at the end of the song. But could be
Okay.
long. I mean,
So so should I leave the thing there, the tag there that says outro? Should I include that?
Fortissimo to
change
pianissimo.
the word outro for coda and see what happens.
Okay. All right. Let me do that real quick.
Uh, Brian, that's coda, CODA.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So we're gonna put in coda. Sorry.
That's okay. If you don't mind, Bushman is in Poland, so I'd like to go ahead and play his song so we could let him go to bed. And then once
Thanks.
that's done, we can go ahead and get yours
So
loaded up and played.
before you play it, I've got two little questions or favors
Yes, sir.
from Roy and Dave. So Roy, I would like you to focus on the lyrics, and I don't want any improvements. I just want to know if there's any disasters in the lyrics.
Okay, no problem.
Because there's a description at the top, basically what I'm saying. Because I tried 30 versions of it already, and there's none of them are better than this. So I'm just considering this as a final version.
Okay.
But the other questions for Dave, because this is basically a vocal plus guitar, but the guitar is too fast for me. So I'm just wondering if this is true. This is what I'm hearing. And if I want to have something slower, I don't know what to say to Suno to get it, but maybe Dave will know better. If maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is good enough.
All right, well, let's
Okay,
give it a
so
listen.
all right, so say that again because I want to listen. I want to make sure I have it. What is the tempo thing you're struggling with?
So I think because this is a slow song, I think the guitar is too fast. It sounds like an arpeggio or something like that. You will hear it. And if I want something slower, I don't know how to call it, how to require from Suno what I want.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you can.
Do you have any? I don't see prompts on the screen here. Do you have your prompts?
The structure is really weird. Those probably all verses.
Gotcha.
A quiet room can say nothing, and yet it screams a silent name. Like a harbor that has lost its ships, like a song without its last refrain. A faded photograph says nothing, and at the same time says it all. Like a book that's open on a page that you can bear to now recall. Like a book that's open on a page that you can bear to now recall. A fragile heart can feel nothing, and yet it holds the sharpest pain. Like a perfect mirror showing cracks, like a hollow echo in the rain.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Without your light I can see nothing, and at the same time I see it all. Because your ghost is now my only guide, and the highest peak from which I fall. Because your ghost is now my only guide, and the highest peak from which I fall.
All right, Bushman. No disasters in the lyrics. Everything worked very
Right.
nicely, beautifully
So
written.
you're saying the guitar is fine?
No, I'm talking about the lyrics. You want me to focus on the lyrics?
Yeah.
To me, the guitar sounded great. I mean, that's my background. I'm from Latin America, where my family is. My mom was.
So if you
So
go up to the prompt, you can see that, like the guys are asking about the Spanish accent. You click on the show full styles.
yeah, let's get that open. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on a sec.
So, but it
Let me
is
drop
set
this in chat.
ambient Nueva Trova Ballad. So it's very specific, and
Yeah,
it's
it's very specific.
very hard for Suno to keep the instrument without the drums. Suno loves the drums.
I
Always
love the
drums. Put
drums.
the drums. Yes. So I really so it's like this version or nothing.
Well, remember that
Do you use your
the acoustic
Go
guitar is
ahead, Boris.
working as the percussion for the song. So
Oh,
what?
I know it, but
Yeah,
Suno doesn't do it.
I think it worked for me, but that's just my opinion. Dave, I'm sorry for interrupting. What were you going to say, sir?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Do you use the exclude list? Do you put drums, percussion in your exclude list?
So I for this I don't, because I don't
Hmm.
believe it works that much, especially for piano and drums.
Yeah.
Suno loves drums and Suno loves piano.
Yep.
Yes, it does. But I
Yeah.
often have made some cool stuff by putting in a drum track and then excluding drums from any generations. As far as musically, what you're talking about, the guitar,
Yeah.
it's playing something called an arpeggio,
Hmm.
which
Yeah.
is just a chord. Instead of playing the chord in quarter notes, it's playing 16th note arpeggios. So it could play, right? But instead of playing the
Yeah.
chord three notes together, it just played them.
So that's
Right? So those are just arpeggios. And those are something you would hear and say like a, um, so Stairway has those arpeggios in the verses there in the guitar. I don't, uh, so the arpeggios there were on the 16th. If you wanted to change that, you could probably say something along the lines of halftime guitar, halftime guitar arpeggios, and that will cut and double the length of each of those notes. So instead of 16th note arpeggios, maybe it'll give you 8th note arpeggios. So the difference would be like, these are 16th notes as opposed to 8th notes.
yeah, that's much slower. That's what I
It
think
is,
that it
yeah,
may
it's
fit
half the
more.
time. Yeah, so if you wanted to reduce the motion, you could change that. But I think personally, from listening to it, that every song needs a heartbeat, either there or implied. Usually you get it from the hi hat or something that's keeping that 16th note rhythm alive. Um, and that guitar does that for me. So it
I
moves the
know.
piece along, it gives it nice motion, in my opinion.
Okay. So I'll try that, but you're saying it's good. So I also feel that it's good enough, and I'm also already sitting in for a half a month.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
you've done how many 50 generations on this so far?
And like 30 generations, of
Wow.
course, many more before I ended up with this, but after this, any cover, I lose the accent, I lose the, of course, I get drums, I get piano, I get everything else, I lose
I hear you.
lots of things,
I
and
get
this
that
has
way.
everything.
Oh, it just drives me nuts when it keeps on throwing shit in there. It's like, no.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Um,
would I would really suggest trying to use that exclude list and put in piano, put in drums and don't let them use it, you know. And also, I'm not exactly familiar with the let's see, look at it, Nueva Trova ballad or the style there. Is that a performer or is that a genre? I'm not sure.
So,
That's a
are
genre.
you familiar with Carlos Varela?
No.
Okay,
That,
so
that's a
he
Cuban
composed.
genre.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay. New something. Nueva Trova. Um,
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not sure exactly what the standards of that genre are, but for me, that kind of guitar playing, you could use Spanish guitar. You could change the strings to
Yeah.
maybe gut or nylon strings. It would soften it up, give it more of a classical guitar sound. That might be an interesting timbral shift. You could also do a deep dive on some of those like big flamenco guitars, and they all have their own separate names, the big bass guy and the little quattro, the little small one, and you can assign those specifically to get different guitar voice.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had dinner at a Mexican place with a mariachi band, and I fell in love with their instruments. They had one of those big bass ones, Dave, and they had one of the tiny little ones.
Okay.
Oh, good point. Cicada's talking about going to nylon. That would do a timbral shift, so you do need to account for that.
We'll see what Sono will think
Yeah,
about it.
still play around with it a little bit. Personally, and Genevieve said this as well. I think you're good to go as it is now. I think it's beautiful. But you know what?
No, it's
Ultimately,
beautiful,
it's
but
you.
yeah, I mean, yeah, you came here for feedback and workshop, so it's not like
Thank
we're
you very
finding
much.
anything wrong with it. It's there because there's nothing inherently wrong with it. I mean, but if you had an opportunity to take it here or take it there or take it here, depending on what your vision is, this is how you would go about doing that.
Yeah, I'll definitely try, but we'll see if Sono will keep all the Spanish accent on guitar only, and this voice. This voice is so great. So we'll
Now,
see.
Bushman, are you? I mean, I know that you're a very, very, very strong pseudo user. Are you familiar with how to use the editor to go in there and remove words and things like that? If you have
Oh,
like
I know
problematic
how to
words.
use it, but if you believe that the vocal will stay the same, you're mistaken.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it, it's yeah. If it's gonna screw everything up, then yeah,
unfortunately.
don't mess with it. Yeah. All right. Okay.
Thank you very
So
much.
I went ahead and put the link on there. Do you plan on publishing it as it
Awesome.
is, or do you think you're gonna try to?
So what I can already tell what I do with the leaks because how trending works. Trending puts you put the songs that are 4 days old or newer. So what I do with this link, I'll do this link. I'll just use the crop. It will generate with the new date, and then I'll publish.
Oh,
So it's not gonna be the same. You don't have to like this one because it's not gonna be public.
understood.
This is how I do
Okay.
it.
Guys, so I mean, you feel free to go there and give him some love. Obviously, nice comments, and everything. But when he's ready, he'll do the official release. Please go in there, give it lots and lots of love because that's a beautiful song. And Bushman, you always are making great stuff. So we really, really appreciate it. Thanks for
I
giving
very
us a chance
appreciated
to take a
feedback.
look at it, man. That's a lot of fun. All right. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the listening party part. And obviously, if there's any works in progress within the queue, let me know so that we could talk about them. Out of respect for our European viewers, I'm just looking at who I recognize as being European. If I don't say your name, by all means, speak up. Obviously, we have Kai, and I see that Vikinger, old Mez is here. Is Mez on here with us?
No,
Yeah, it doesn't look like he is.
I don't see Mez, but I see Spiky.
Yeah, I do. Oh, Spiky, do you have a song?
I'm not going in. No, I've not going in
Okay.
this week.
Oh, that's right.
All
Yeah,
right,
you're
that's
not on
cool.
here.
I'm just glad you're here. We're just trying to respect people's time. We always want to prioritize composers that are here because this is a workshop. And you know, if it's 3 in the morning and you've done your best to stay up late for us to do this, that's an amazing thing. So we want to prioritize you two first.
Bushman, thank you very much. Thanks for staying up with us so late, sir.
Yeah, thank you. And unfortunately, I have to work tomorrow. So
I hear you, my friend.
you guys so great. Just move it, please.
Thank
1
you so
hour or
much.
something. Yeah, bye.
We'll
Later,
try.
Bush.
All right, Bushman, take care, sir. All right. Well, that being the case, I'm going to go ahead and go in order of submissions. So we'll start with our first submission, which is Crunchy Heroes Theme by Ichigo, which I believe is Blue Idols. And Spiky, did you mute your mic, my friend?
Sorry, man, I'm doing now.
Thank you, my friend. All right. So, Blue, are you here? I saw. Can someone ping them? There you are, Blue. Okay.
Blue is here. Blue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
Blue
don't
Idol's
see
here.
the.
Blue, but I think their server muted.
Oh, really? Hold on a second. Oh, son of a gun, they are. Or no, hold on. Yeah, they are. Okay. How do I fix that? Blue, I'm sorry about that. Somehow you and B Freeze are server muted, but you can talk now. You are no longer server muted. All right. B Freeze, if you could mute your mic, please. I think we're picking you up. All right, Blue, how you doing? All right, so you want to talk to us a little bit about your song here? All right, I see you typing. Understood. Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and take a quick look at this. So this is about a pickle. You made this song as a test? Test of what? All right, so these are lyrics written by Hollow Idols. Music was generated with the assistance of Suno. The copyright for the lyrics and final arrangements of this work belong to Hollow Idols. Ah, okay, gotcha. All right, so these are generated lyrics? Understood. All right, well, let's give it a listen. Love the violins.
Woke up in a new world, sunlight in my face. A destiny awaited, a hero's brand new place. The magic flowed around me, a power I could feel. I was ready for adventure, the future was so Was I a knight of honor, a wizard full of grace? My eyes flew open wide to see this strange and human So if you see me on a burger, remember my sad tale. I'm a hero who was pickled, doomed to forever fail. I'm a pickle, a pickle, a lonely, bitter trifecta.
Oh man, that was freaking hilarious. So you got
But I don't know. I
reincarnated as
must
a
say, I
pickle.
think technically you were reunited, or you were reincarnated as a cucumber. The way you became a pickle, probably your own damn fault. I don't know, but
Maybe a
yeah.
little bit too much drinking or something. I don't know, man. Oh, that was fun though. What a fun song. The Crunchy Heroes theme, and Ichigo, I'm so sorry for mistaking you for Blue Idol. Sorry. I'm an idiot. I'm an old guy and my brain doesn't work as well as it used to, so I only had half a brain to begin with, so I'm down to about a quarter at this point. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Unless anyone would like to comment on that. Is Glass Foxes with us in chat today? No, I do not see them. All right. This is Ceiling Fan, which is an early work in progress. If someone in chat would like to try pinging them, see if they can join us. If not, we could roll through. I know we're running a little bit late, so I'll go ahead and yeah, thank you, Genevieve. I'll go ahead and start the song, and then if Oral wants to talk to us when they get in. All right, so this is a work in progress, so we'll see how it sounds right now.
Laying here on this floor, life's such a bore. Dizzying thoughts in my head, staring up from my bed. Tink, 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 the fan's out of sync. The blades keep turning, my stomach is churning. Anger is burning, sadness is hurting. God, let me God, please let me out, filled with doubt, stuck inside this ceiling. The blades keep turning, slow rotation, quiet burning, round and round. Life keeps turning, yeah, head stuck inside this ceiling fan. Life's a ceiling fan, wobble in the spin, trapped in a shallow loop. But where do I begin? Watching dust motes plot their orbits, hazy, patient line, pretending that dizzy logic was in mine. Tired of repetition, dust upon the sill. That hum promises you motion, only hold you still. God, please let me out, filled with doubt, stuck inside this ceiling. The blades keep turning, slow rotation, quiet burning, round just reach a hand in the air, interrupt the pattern, prove I'm still there. One sharp shock, break the rhythm. One brief violent sting, a hit to my system to feel the consequences of anything. No, my feet stay on the floor. Life's such a bore. Tink, tink, tink. The fans out of sync. And I'm stuck inside this ceiling fan. Ceiling
That is not a work in progress. That's a freaking masterpiece. Sorry about that, guys. That was freaking. Genevieve is a bad fur. Get it right. All right. Sorry about that. Let me get the links for the previous song because I neglected to get the Dill Pickle song linked up here. So let me throw that on here for you guys. Thank you, Genevieve. All right. That was awesome. Dan, I want to hear what you got to say about that. That was freaking awesome. Dave, did we lose you?
Who?
There
Oh,
you are.
me? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I was having I was having my nightly bowl of Fruity Pebbles. Um. Okay, so I think that it was minimal. I read the description that you put in the chat, and I think it did nail the characteristics of the vocals that he was going for. I mean, I could hear Suno trying to realize those vocal characteristics. So I think it was good there. Um, so yeah, I saw that it was very the paradigm of the whole song was kind of written from that perspective of the character of the lead singer and their voice specifically. And I
Yeah.
think the lyrics and the voice matched very well. So that's what they focused on, and that worked really well. The beat was very minimal and kind of static, but the character of the voice they nailed that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. That was really very cool, very distinct sound. I believe in chat Genevieve said that she'd hear that on the radio. She wouldn't even pause to think that it was made by AI or any other, it's just that good of a song. And that's crazy. That's a work in progress. So Aural, man, I tell you what, I can't wait to see what the final product's gonna look like. So please go pay a visit, give them some love. That may not be the final version. When the final version comes out, I'm gonna make sure that we get a listen to it because I can't wait to see what. I just wanted to remind you guys, I put the link to the playlist here in chat. Please visit and give it some love. All right, so I would like to move on if that's okay with everyone. And I've got Black Bunny with "Give Me More," and man, we are having bad luck with people in chat today. All right, I don't see Black in chat. If yeah, Genevieve, I agree with you. It sounded very realistic, very, very human. Kind of scary. Um, if someone could try to page Black and get them on here to discuss this, I would love it. If not, we're just gonna go ahead and play it and see what we got. It's called "Give Me More" by Black Bunny. Oh my God, that was so good. Yikes, sorry about that. Give Me More by Black Buddy. But did Black make it to the chat? I don't see them type it in there. Oh man, that's too bad. Freaking phenomenal though. I mean, I think Genevieve was saying that sound like Rihanna, and I tend to agree. You know, something to reflect on is that you know we have the ability to kind of do magical things, like say, hey, what if Rihanna went back to the '80s and played with REM or some shit like that? You know, so I love that kind of stuff, man. I go crazy for playing around like that. So wonderful song. Would anyone like to add any opinions on that one way or another? No, it's just baffer after baffer after baffer, isn't it? All right. Well, you know what? We can move forward. Cicada with OGHeat.exe featuring Richmond. Oh, this is just going to be great. I can already tell that this is going to be awesome. All right, let me go ahead and get this on here. One of my favorite songwriters pairing up with one of my favorite people on my favorite channel. All right, let's hear it.
We come to snuff the rooster, foggy night sky, horns from a Christmas story, lampshade hanging low, oversight in a drunk street light in hyperspace, casting pink tinsel shadows on asteroid alleys. Jukebox spins, ultra rare prints, 45s, every beat's a crime. Every groove's alive. Everybody crimes, everybody lies. But Richmond, baby, we ain't never gonna die. Never. We dock on a comet shaped like a key. Unlock the club called Infinity. Spinning, spinning. Bartender's a raccoon, sharp gold teeth. Slides us 2 shots of zero gravity heat. It's just a friend, baby. Yeah, Biz Markie. Biz Markie. He's just a friend, baby. Yeah, Biz Markie. Pow, pow, ting. Pow, pow, ting. Pow, pow, ting. Pow, pow, ting. Baseline hum like a warp drive purr. We tell a black hole in invisibility, long fur coat. Pecos phaser whispers, coordinates and slur. Then swallows a moon, like just for the joke. Vox lights a cigarette pulled from an American Spirit tin can. Richmond checks the Partech Philly, wrong time zone. Gravity's crooked here, he says to me. I said, so's the law, kid. Pow, pow, ting. Pow, pow. He's just a friend, baby. Yeah, Biz Markie. Biz Markie. He's just a Edgeware's dark red Celine's. Gables a snare hit, ruling in quarter no waves. Prosecution's a squid in a pinstripe suit. Defense rests easy in a rocket powered zoot. Case closed, Richmond Universe save. What about the raccoon bartender? We don't talk about the raccoon bartender.
Oh my goodness. All right. For those of
I
you
love
who
that kind of music, man. That was really, really good. I love that heavy, dirty boom bap percussion. You can just see the drummer sitting back there just beating the shit out of the drums while the guys are playing. I think that was an excellent track. Felt really good to listen to. I think
I just
somebody
want
said that in the chat, but it's true.
I want to make a public service announcement for all those people who might be listening or watching on the streams. This is all created music by us. All right, this ain't no commercial bullshit. This is true creativity right here. This is phenomenal stuff, man. So freaking good. I'm so impressed. Cicada, Richmond, God, guys, awesome. Realer than real. You got that right, Genevieve. Abso-freaking-lutely. Cicada, I gotta work with you on some stuff, man, because I love your style, brother. Definitely. All right. So enough going off.
Before we move on, since this is a workshop and Richard's here, I'd like to ask and look at this prompt there. Are there any elements that we're responding to as an audience that he was specifically going for? Were you trying to give it that live feel? What did it get right? What did it get wrong? And yeah, I'd like to hear if you want to chime in on that.
I don't know that I could even tell you on this track how many iterations of it that I ran. Um, so I don't even know. I'd have to go back and take a look at what I changed and what happened. But like the journey for this specific song was long.
You hang on to your old generation Cicada, or do you delete them as you go?
I never delete anything.
Jeez. I
It's
bet
No, I don't either. No,
I
no,
bet
it's
I
your
don't think I
workshop
do.
has got a ton.
whenever like I've gotten to the point where my Suno almost doesn't have the ability to like process making stuff, so I got to figure out like a new, I guess I need to generate a new instance of like the thing that holds the songs, because I at this point my computer can barely handle like just opening up my Suno
Oh
because
wow.
I've got so many pins in there. It's like there's like at least 8,000.
Yeah, wow. Man.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever you're doing, brother, get yourself a more powerful computer because you put on some fantastic music.
Do you think that what do you think the user's role has been in the education of the Suno algorithm? As far
I
as do you think we're guiding the AI?
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know if it's like specific to each user that their instance of Suno becomes crafted towards their sound, but I do absolutely think that like whenever I put some things in at first it doesn't get it at all, but then once I go towards an angle of a song, if I'm doing a bunch of gins, like it'll just start to understand that, and then afterward when I come back to it and use the same prompts, it absolutely gets it the first time. So I think that tells you that at least for the specific user each time, I think Suno kind of just like your Chat GPT does, it starts to try and make you happy.
Yeah, I agree. And I'd like to see that, expanded. I mean, a little personal composition assistant that knows your work would be very, very helpful. Something you didn't have to train from scratch every time. I wonder if Suno has started cannibalizing itself and learning from its own generations or training on its own generations yet.
They're hiring data scientists right now, so I mean, that would be, you could probably go on their Twitter and throw that out there, and that would be something they would probably do, if they aren't already doing it.
Cool. I was just wondering. All right, what's next?
All right. Next is Black Hole's song. Black Hole. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a remix of Black Hole's song. I was like, huh? All right. So Black Hole is put out this song called Torture Champagne. I put the description, very simple description. Where to go? I'll tell you what, give me a second. I'll redrop it. Rap house, male mature vocals, hip hop, R&B, sad, slowcore, illusion, sadness, not happy vocals, emotional vocals and instrumental, yelling and cinematic. All right, let's give it a whirl.
Take one sip, lay back. Take two sips and relax. This confinement feels so narrow. My new life's gone hollow. Tears fall in streams, shadows rolling like steam. This augmented reality twists my morality. Ooh. So they see me as beautiful as lovable, but inside wounds, tears, blood. Moments where my life almost slipped away. They scratch the surface, dig for the rarer gems inside. Caffeine isn't good for me, but that's the past me. 'Cause every sip you take of me is only the 1% you take. Hold that glance, I'll pull you into the trance, the loop I must call love. What else could I call it? You think you cracked the code, you only cracked yourself. Every thought you make pulls you deeper, and I wanna sing. 'Cause at the bottom of the ocean is the real me, I must say. That is me. Yeah, it's me. They see me as beautiful as loveful, but inside wounds, tears, blood. Moments where my life almost slipped away. They scratch the surface, dig for the rarer gems inside.
All right. That was straight up after Torture Champagne. Phenomenal job. Really nailed it, man. The emotion, Dave. I heard that. Good job. Good job on the prompting, getting it. Yes, 100%. Getting that emotion across. I really felt it. Felt melancholic and felt tortured, for lack of a better term. Dave, what do you think, sir?
Yeah, I thought it was very. It's one of those songs where it's like very minimal, very quiet, very slow, but exceedingly intense. Right? It's like I don't think the vocalist breathed once between phrases. He just had melismas that were very long. So it was very like intense, even though it was not fast and it was not loud and it was not huge dynamic breaks, right? And the lyrics matched that, which I thought was good. Um, someone said, oh, Cicada said baby making music. I had a teacher tell me one time that
Sorry about that, David.
there were three types of music on the radio: music to dance to, music to fuck to, and novelty songs. And you never want to be a novelty act. That was
Well,
his
what about
opinion,
novelty
but
songs
that's
that
what
you
I
want
heard.
to fuck to?
Well, I mean, you can be Barry White, right? Or you can be Casey and the Sunshine Band, or you can be Dr. Demento. So there's three kinds of songs on the radio: songs you fuck to, songs you dance to, and novelty acts.
Yeah.
That was just what he told me. I don't know.
Well, talking
This
about
was
novelty
definitely baby
songs,
making music.
what a great
Frank
segue, Dave.
Zappa could be all three, but yeah.
We need to play that on like a smooth radio. You know what I mean?
Whoa, who was that?
Oh,
What?
hi, it's Bunny.
Wow. Buddy, you just jumped in there. Wow. I was like, what the hell? Where'd that voice come from?
Hey,
Hi.
your track was really great, and I love the way that your prompt was really driven toward achieving a specific vocal style, like the writing and the style list for how you were going for the characteristics of the vocal you were going for were very well written, and I think Suno achieved that very well. I heard
Yeah,
a
when
lot of what you wrote there.
when I made my persona, it was back when you could add, your voice and then cover it,
Oh,
and then they got
nice.
rid of that. So, like, it's updated so much that when it got to 4.5 plus, it didn't sound the same anymore. So now I have to add those in there to get my voice back to the way it was.
Oh, gotcha.
Mhm.
Interesting, but I liked it. Yeah, it worked.
Yeah. It was a great
Oh,
job,
give
Black
me
Duck.
more. Yes, that was a good one.
Yes, it was definitely. All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
ahead and
Cicada, when it first started, I want to say the first 2 or 3 weeks that they allowed you to do personas, they allowed you to actually cover any audio with a voice track in it. And then people started abusing it and using like Oprah Winfrey's voice and stuff like that. So they cut it out real quick.
yeah, that's a great way to get sued into
That was
oblivion.
around the time the Scarlett Johansson her lawsuit was launched.
Yes,
Yeah.
yep.
That got
They
snatched
shut
back
they
right
shut it
quick.
down.
Yeah, with good reason.
I got one good track out of that little period. And for some reason I was doing jazz, I put in this jazz vocal thing with some scatting in there, and it is Ella Fitzgerald. I mean, Ella Fitzgerald
Oh,
is my like legacy artist that I will love until the day I die. I know her voice backwards and forwards, and it is Ella Fitzgerald. It was so striking that I had to save it.
all right. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and roll forward with the next song because we are way behind. It's Sein Klein Influencer by my friend Kai Hanover. This is a German counting song. Um, so And it also says a darkly comedic, but I don't know, man. German humor is not exactly their strong suit. So we'll see just how funny it is. All right. Sign Line Influencer.
10 kleine Influencer streamten gerne auf Twitch. Beim ersten Crash das Game, beim Start was blieb, war nur noch Glitch. 9 kleine Influencer streamten auf ner Yacht. Doch einer sah den Eisberg nicht, da waren's nur noch 8. 8 kleine Influencer machten mit beim Trend. Bei einem ging's nach hinten los und schwupps war er gebannt. Streamen und posten für Likes oder Klicks. Hast du gedacht, doch das war leider nix. Mach fleißig weiter, irgendwann wird's gehen. Oder auch nicht, doch das wirst du dann sehen. Doch das wirst du dann sehen. 7 kleine Influencer waren auf OnlyFans. Die Eltern fanden schnell heraus, da waren sie noch zu 6. 6 kleine Influencer tickten ihre Strümpf. Ein Stalker spürte einen auf, da waren's nur noch 5. 5 kleine Influencer waren voller Gier. Der eine klickt den falschen Link, es blieben nur noch 4. Streamen und posten für Likes oder Klicks. Hast du gedacht, doch das war leider nix. Mach fleißig weiter, irgendwann wird's gehen. Oder auch nicht, doch das wirst du dann sehen. Doch das wirst du dann sehen. Doch das wirst du dann sehen. 4 kleine Influencer spielten sich nen Streich. Geswattet wurde einer schnell, da waren's nur noch 3. 3 kleine Influencer wären gern zu zweit. Die Challenge war für einen zu hart, der Schädel nur noch breit. 2 kleine Influencer nutzten gern KI. Der einer wurde gleich ersetzt, der andere lief wie nie. Likes, Klicks, so wird's nix. Ein kleiner Influencer war jetzt ganz allein. Drum baute er sich viele Bots, doch keiner schaut mehr rein. Streamen und posten für Likes oder Klicks. Hast du gedacht, doch das war leider nix. Mach fleißig weiter, irgendwann wird's gehen. Oder auch nicht, doch das wirst du dann sehen. Streamen und posten für Likes oder Klicks. Hast du gedacht, doch das war leider nix. Mach fleißig weiter, irgendwann wird's gehen. Oder auch nicht, doch das wirst du dann sehen. Free Lady!
Great. God knows what Kai is saying about all of us in that song because it's all in German. But I thought it was pretty fun. And I take back what I said about the German sense of humor. Kai is actually very funny, and I do chat with them a lot, and I do like them a lot. So uh, I went up against them in the disc contest, and I lost. So no bitterness at all. All right. So if everyone could give a little love to Zeinklein Influencer or Zenklein Influencer, sorry, I might have said that wrong. And let's throw that link up there so everyone can give that love. All right. Dave, would you like to pipe in on that or shall we roll forward?
No, I think that was a dance song. I don't know German, but it was fun, and it it was like it felt very like European, like very Eastern European to me. I don't know why. It's probably some bias, but I thought it was really funny. And language, when you have no context to put it in, just turns it into another instrument. You know, and I thought it worked really well. I don't know what he was saying, but it made me laugh several times.
TDD is on chat, just joined us, the creator of that song, Fortress Champagne, which I thought was phenomenal. So welcome, TD. We sorry that you missed the song play and the reactions, but everyone had very positive things to say of it. Beautifully done, great voice, great emotion, um, beautifully written. So I was impressed. Dave, would you like to pipe in?
Yeah, that was the one that had the minimal percussion there.
Yeah, the
Yeah, it
very,
was
very
good.
simple style tags.
Yes, I remember. Yeah, it was good. It was the one that was like very simple, low key, but underneath there was a tremendous amount of tension and energy there, right? Almost like I don't know. This is a weird analogy, but it's almost like a millipede. Like you see it slowly walking down the sidewalk, but underneath, those million legs are just going. So there's like a hidden energy to the song, even though it was not fast or you know, assaulting. It wasn't trying to do that. The lyrics and the way they were sung and the arrangement gave it a really kind of almost menacing energy underneath.
So great job, Dee Dee. Sorry you missed it this time, but we really appreciate it, and I hope that you're able to contribute to us in the future to get more listens because we love your stuff, man. Great stuff. All right, Blue. I know I called you out earlier accidentally because I had you confused with someone else, but we have Not a Love Song by Blue Iduru or Idoro. I don't know how do you say that? Is it Idoro? Idoro? And I see that she is typing. So what we got here? Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and drop the. You made this because your phone is with Bell, and Bell gave you a year of Perplexity AI free. You can pronounce it AI. Oh, I, Adoru. I got you now. Started reading that as AI Doru. I'm like, what the hell's AI Doru? Is that a new AI? So you got a year of Perplexity for free, and you decide to use it or do some of this on. Okay, gotcha. All right, got a love song.
I like the way the sunlight spills when we're just talking calm and still. I laugh at jokes, I share my time, but I never feel that spark they try to find. They keep telling me there's more I should believe, but that kind of story isn't written for me. This is not a love song, no hearts collide, not a love song, no kiss goodbye, not a love song. I don't play that part, not a love song, but I sing from the heart.
Wow. Blue. Bamford. Bamford for days, man. That was phenomenal. And you said that that was a staff pick? I can see why. I can definitely see why Suno staff would have. Oh, Idoro means idol in Japanese. All right, cool. Um, I mean, geez, that's a Bamford. It's so much stuff coming out of my little typo. Jeez, you guys, I love it. I love it all. All right, man. Dave, would you like to pitch in on this one, or any reactions or comments?
No, it was good. We've been chatting in the chat about it, but it was good. I think I've heard that before, maybe, and I always like returning to stuff that I've heard once or twice before. Is that a new version, or is this the same track? Which one, or am I completely wrong? Either way, it was good, and I enjoyed listening to it.
Only one version. Okay. All right. Does it need to be submitted for Radio Blue? If so, I'll go ahead and submit it so we can get it on there for you. Hey there, Dark. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and roll forward to a song by my buddy Mez or Vikinger. And give me a second here. I'm gonna go ahead and capture the description, and then he has a little note in here. Yeah, if you guys want to try pinging him, I think he's probably sleeping, but you can try. So epic dark synthwave and progressive metal with Scandinavian ritual atmosphere, deep war drums, haunting choirs, whispering intro, mystical flute, and bowed baglama drone, emotional female vocal, layered whispers, and clean balanced mix. Clear vocals on top, wide stereo, huge, unforgettable choruses, cinematic reverb, very long mystical outro with flute. Wow. Yeah, Genevieve, I agree with you. He really does. Wow, this sounds amazing. Now, I might be wrong, but this might be his girlfriend's. Yeah. Okay, so this is her first track and their first collab. Awesome. 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 Man, Mez, I wish you were awake to hear this, buddy, but hey, you know what? We're recording, so you'll be able to read or to get it on the VOD. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, Genevieve, she probably would. All right, guys. So Curse and Crown, which is by Icy Ghoul, which is Mez's girl, featuring Vikinger or our friend Mez.
Bound to the mountain, cursed by the sky. 1,000 times I fall, yet still I try. The gods may laugh, their voices fade, but I endure through night, through pain. Every fall I rise again, eternal cycle broken then. Shadows burn, the fire grows. In this curse, my power shows. The stone will fall, but I rise again, breaking the cycle, defying the end. Through endless night, I climb the flame. My curse, my crown, I wear the pain. stone before the cursed night, but fire within me stronger than fate. I carry the weight, I will not break. Souls again. The stone will fall, but I rise again. No God, no fate can hold me then. From ashes born, through fire we reign. Eternal rebirth through endless pain.
From the fire we burn, from the pain we grow. With you by my side, there is nothing that can hold us down. I see gods and worlds collide, unimaginable suffering, the prime tide. We thought they were meant to guide us, but they are not to trust. And now we write our own story, while hope turns to dust.
The stone will fall, but I rise again, breaking the cycle, defying the end. Through endless night, I climb the flame. I curse my crown, I wear the pain. Stone falls, Harry lungs.
Eternal cycle.
Broken tonight.
I would like to formally declare Mr. and Mrs. Vikinger as the Queen and King Bamfer of all time. That was phenomenal. I have nothing else to say. Dave?
It was a real mix of genres there, a mix of vocal styles, which I thought was interesting. Yeah.
And it worked. Worked beautifully. Just so much talent. So much talent. And welcome, welcome, welcome. I mean, I believe this is her first track, and then they redid it together. Is that what it is? Because I thought she had released one on her own. But whatever. Hey, keep them coming, because damn, that's good. Straight up Bamfer. All right. Alrighty, sir. I'm going to go ahead and roll forward to Holly Idols featuring Stara. And this is called The Map. So it looks like these guys have worked together on something else, right? I believe there was another one that Ichigo did that was by Ichigo. Oh, never mind. Okay, I see what it is. Never mind, guys. I'm just easily confused. All right, The Map by Hollow Idols featuring Stara.
Yeah. Late nights, a flickering screen, a blank page. Scrolling through faces from a different age. Trying to find a signal in the static, a sign of where I'm at. Lost in a house full of people wearing a new face, a different hat. Every line I write feels like a lie. I'm trying to sell myself another story to the pile of books on a dusty shelf. They say just breathe, just feel it, just let it go. But the air's thin up here and the seeds of doubt won't grow. Got these scars I keep hidden like secrets I can't speak. Cause every time I open up I just feel weak. Running through the motions, a ghost in my own skin. Where does the performance stop and the real me begin?
And the echo just repeats in the silence, in the empty streets. When the curtain falls and the crowds disperse, is it a blessing or a curse to have all the words but nothing left to say? Tell me what's a soul to do when it's lost its way?
Reel of every wrong turn, another lesson I had to learn and didn't, so the pages burn. Used to chase the highs, now I'm just trying to survive the falls, building these walls just to break them, tearing down the halls, trying to outrun a shadow. I cast myself a one-man race, searching for a single moment, a little bit of grace. Is it all just an act, a stage play for the world to see? Is this the person they think they know, or just a part of me? The spotlight's hot, but the stage is cold and dark. Lost the map to my own heart, left just a question mark.
And the echo just repeats in the silence and the empty streets. When the curtain falls and the crowds disperse, is it a blessing or a curse to have all the words but nothing left to say? Tell me what's a soul to do when it's lost its way?
Lost its way. Don't know what to feel anymore.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. That was a nice finish there, man. Nice and mellow, smooth. Oh, geez. It's unbelievable, guys. There's so much talent here. Not a weak spot on any of these rosters. So let me just make sure that I put the link in here so you guys can give it some love. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. There we go. All right. So great job, Ichigo. All right. Woo. So Moonlapse and I hooked up for a collab. I had heard some of Moonlapse's symphonic pieces, and I was hugely impressed. And I asked them to see what they thought about redoing my song, "The God of Cell Block E," which I did kind of in a funky style. And this is just a masterpiece. It's an operatic movement. And I'm just going ahead and let it roll. Moonlapse, if you're in chat, I'm sorry if you want to say something. I don't think you're in there. All right, so we will go ahead and get it rolling.
I have roamed the earth for thousands of years, seen empires rise and fall over and over again. I smiled as I heard miserable souls on the trail of tears, and rode first class on the Auschwitz train. the gift, he said no. Preferred my brother's sacrifice to my own. When he asked me, where did Abel go? I lied, but the truth he already had known. I am cursed to wander the earth, to witness what you call history. Seen many great men given birth and then buried in the cemetery. I am older than everyone here, but you all ignore my wisdom. No one looks at me with any fear while they live in my miserable kingdom. I walk the streets of Jerusalem with Jesus and got the 30 pieces of silver for my feet. When he died, they switched time to Anno Dominus. I changed time for all time. Would you like to thank me? I was the one who knew to hit Achilles' heel and stab Julius Caesar many times in his back. When people suffer, my laughter will peal across the dungeon from your wrath. I am cursed to wander the earth, to witness what you call history. Seen many great men given birth and then buried in the cemetery. I am older than everyone here, but you all ignore my wisdom. No one looks at me with any fear while they live in my miserable kingdom. I have sparked wars and genocide, have stolen fortunes without a heist. You know my name deep inside. I am the one you call Antichrist. To wander the earth, to witness what you call history. Seen many great men given birth and then buried in the cemetery. I am older than everyone here, but you all ignore my wisdom. No one looks at me with any fear while they live in my miserable kingdom.
Unbelievable. I mean, all I gotta
I thought
say
that was really
is
interesting.
I am just shocked. I write my words and to see it put to a masterpiece like that just is awesome. Awesome.
So
Awesome. Awesome.
What I thought was really interesting was that Suno used this kind of demonic context to inform the vocabulary of the music. So typically you hear the cello associated with that kind of sound, but it was also the pizzicato that it was playing, and the what's called spiccato, which is where it's basically hitting the strings with the bows, spiccato. But I also thought it was interesting that they used the interval of the devil throughout. Um, you know that an octave divides into 12 different parts. Well, if you divide it exactly in the middle, the octave is considered perfect in the eyes of the church when music was being first written. If you cut it in the middle, you get an interval called a tritone. And often, and that was in the Renaissance and in the Middle Ages called the interval of the devil. So you got that in the cello.
Oh, wow.
And so you're going to get that tritone sound, and it's going to sound demonic every time.
Oh, that's amazing. Wow.
Now, I mean that has been gone on. It's no longer used to denote, devilry anymore. Now you hear it. I mean, that's the theme of The Simpsons uses a tritone.
Yeah, but the
But
Simpsons
back
are
in the
from the
Middle
devil,
Ages,
so you know.
that was the I forget what the exact Latin name for it was, but it was the interval of the devil, the tritone, and it was forbidden in
Oh
music
yeah.
unless you
Oh
were
yeah.
trying to conjure the devil.
Oh yeah. I remember hearing about that superstition. Oh man. So wow, that's amazing. And Dave, you know what? As Cicada was saying, I didn't even pick that up until you pointed it out. That makes it even more excuse me. Even more impressive of a piece of art by Moon Labs. So
Well, it
let
went
me
on later and kind of resolved to the fifth, but in the beginning, when that spiccato first started, yeah, it was
mhm.
definitely that spooky tritony kind of thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it gave it that cadence, that very foreboding cadence the whole way through too, right? All right. So thank you very much, Moon Labs. Sorry about that. I almost called you Moon Dance. Moon Labs 25 for that incredible rendition of my song. We're gonna move on to Smooth Talkers, which is a remix by Starfish. Starfish is new to the community. Are you on with us right now? Oh yeah, there you are. Hey, Starfish. All right. Would you, if you want to jump on mic or Moon Labs? Oh, everyone, Moon Labs jumped in chat, so please give them love. Starfish, thank you very much for joining us. Let me go ahead and put your summary up here so we can take a look at this. I'm loving the art. Definitely like cigars and bourbon. I don't do either of them anymore, but I do like them. So smoked filled speakeasy. Ooh, oh, nice. All right, and legal whiskey. I like this. All right, Starfish. We're gonna go ahead and give Smooth
Oh,
Talkers a play.
I love how narrative. Just a second before you play, I'm looking at this prompt here. The
Yeah,
smoke
the
filled
prompt is awesome.
speakeasy. The scent of old tobacco, illegal whiskey, and nervous sweat fills the place. Think about how soon is going to take that and interpret it. Illegal whiskey means it was part of prohibition, right? And we're talking about a speakeasy, so that's going to be the 19 teens to about the middle of the 1920s. We're talking about jazz, we're talking about swing. I can hear what this should sound like just based on that prompt. So that's a really well written thing. And Roy, as the word guy here, I would like to know what you think about that, and then we can all see how Suno interprets it.
I think it's beautifully done. It's atmospheric. It really does paint the picture of what room you're going to be sitting in, and that gives like that whole. All right, I'm sitting in this club or bar. It's small. It's what's the word I'm looking for here? Oh shit, I can't think of the word right now, guys. I'm so sorry, having tip of the tongue. But it's an intimate. That's the word I was looking for. Nice, intimate place to listen to some great music, just relax, enjoy your cigar, enjoy your illegal bootleg whiskey, and just have fun. Now in chat, Star had mentioned that they're new to this and that they wanted to get some feedback. So we will be happy to do that for you, Star. I'm looking forward to hearing this.
It's been said that diamonds are a girl's best friend. You won't hear me argue with what's always been. Men, keep your rings where I can see 'em. You tell your lies, but I won't believe 'em unless you're the man who's gonna kneel and bend the knee, that is. I know some of you haven't been caught by your thick billfolds and real slick talk. You're playing around, bringing girls down, then wondering why you get told to walk.
Keep on walking.
Smooth talkers and their girls must be like this all over the world. You talk us up to bring us down. We love you hard, you fool around. Smooth talker. You romantic fools insist on love coming from a single kiss, when all it takes is a glance. When your heart is built like this, it's easy to reach a state of bliss, all in a night's sweet dance. Before you boys claim I'm being out of line, when's the last time you brought one home to dine? It'd be nice to meet your mother, you know. Smooth talkers and their girls must be like this all over the world. You talk us up to bring us down. We'd love you hard, you fool around. Smooth talker.
All right. Now you said that there was a line that you didn't like the way it sounded. Um, Personally, I liked it. I liked it a lot. But I mean, if you're not happy with it, then obviously we want to make sure that you're happy with what you got. Um,
Well,
yeah,
I
I
think what
agree,
he was
Cicada.
referring to, I think what he was referring to was that one line of like background vocalists that show up only on that one point, which I think is he said it was done unintentionally, and Suno just did that. I hate when that happens. So you have two choices. In your next generation, you could put vocal harmony into your exclude list. Put in background vocals in your exclude list, or put lean into it and get some background vocals in there as another musical layer if you wanted. I liked the texture that they brought, but it can't just, like you said, it can't just be the one line. It needs to be all or nothing. So those are two different ways you could go about it. Either take it out entirely or lean into it and write some background vocals for them to doo-wop on behind.
Yeah, I agree, Cicada. Lean into it, man. Add more backgrounds. Those background vocals were phenomenal, man. I mean, yeah, I know it was an accident on Suno's part, but as Bob Ross would say, that's a happy accident. So why not give it a couple gens and see what you come out with? I mean, uh, you're definitely
You
on the
know,
right track, Starfish.
it would be period specific. It would be correct for the genre and for the period to have close vocal harmonies like that in the back. I mean, think about
Absolutely.
radio ads from the 20s, that very close, almost barbershop harmony. So, I mean, it fits the period if you wanted to put it in.
All right. So, we are on to the tail end of the show, guys. Thank you so much
Can you
for.
put, hey, Roy?
Yes,
I
sir.
want to answer Starfish's question about their tags, and I want a chance to look at them. Can you paste them into the chat for me?
Absolutely. Give me a second here to pull those up. You talk about the prompt?
Well, they were asking specifically about the tags, so I mean, maybe
Oh,
the
I
style
don't know
and
if
the.
we can see the tags.
Can you do the? Oh, the global tags. Can you do the
Oh, I got
lyrics?
him. I got him. I see it. Wait, no, or do I? There. Let me see what I've got here. This is from the lyrics though. Are these the Starfish? 1930s jazz, piano lead, bass, snare drum, bass saxophone, deep sensual vocals, sexy saxophone. Um, I don't know if I could actually see your your tags like that.
No, with those kind of tags, you could either put them in your style list, or if you wanted to keep them in the square brackets, you could put them in the lyrics box.
Absolutely.
Either
There's no
way,
reason not to.
you might do both. It couldn't hurt.
And to answer your question, Starfish, I don't know where those actually were. I don't know if those were in the lyric box or if those were in the style box. But you, listen, man, you're on the right track, and welcome to the community, man. We look forward to hearing a lot more from you. And man, if you're putting out this kind of stuff, then yeah, definitely, please. All right.
That was
So,
great, man. Thanks.
if you guys are familiar, we had a international crisis occur in chat a couple days ago, or it was yesterday morning, might have been. Yeah, it was yesterday morning. This is so funny. So basically, we were having a conversation, some random conversation. Captain Big Turds mentioned that he had 15 socks and didn't have a single pair out of those 15 socks. So I wrote some lyrics on the chat, which became my song 15 Socks and Not One Pair. I'm sure you guys have heard that one. I could play that now. But uh, Cicada took my lyrics and just turned them into this incredibly beautiful song. So, Cicada, would you like to say anything about this? I don't know if they're. Oh, he just dropped. Oh, damn
Yeah,
it.
Cicada just left.
Oh, son of a gun. All right. Well, I guess we'll have to miss his explanation. Let me go ahead and put this on here real quick. And this is called Richmond Standards. Does someone want to go ahead and try to page him? Might as well try. See if he wants to hop back in here real quick. All right. So this is Richmond Standards, which was based loosely on some lyrics that I had scribbled down in chat about some lost socks.
Socks, not one pair. Cold damn couch. I should thinking dumb stare. Life sometimes runs time like fair don't care. Could there not be a single pair? Methinks the cat, methinks the cat. I think a lot, I'm dead brain rot. I think a lot. The cat took one, then two, then three, to a kitty cat place where these high up eyes can't see. Whether white or black, whether one or three, whether one is gold, whether filigree. Whether weathered words were spoke to weathered friends, whether lies were spoke to those I have no tie. Whether words of truth I spoke to worthy souls, speak nothing now and I'll save your soul, or speak words of whimsy and catch a smile. Speak so much you talk a minute and a mile. Where was I? Oh, someone find a maze, someone find the doji riding rockets, or the rocket flare doji tube socking Gucci. Got G's from here all the way to Chattahoochee. Roll down the street in the G-Wagon with some hoochies. 2 in the front, 3 in the back, one's feeding her Tama. Got G headed to Alon's with the Gucci match socks and hooch. See, can't have Richmond remark about unmatched G's. No, that wouldn't do one bit, would it? Damn cat took it, how could it? Where'd he put it? If I were a kitty cat who took it, where would I sit and play with my Gucci? Whether weathered words were spoke to weathered friends, whether lies were spoke to those I have no ties. Whether words of truth I spoke to worthy souls, speak nothing now and I'll save your soul, or speak words of whimsy and catch a smile. But speak so much you talk a minute and a mile. Where was I? Ooh. 15 socks and not one pair. Wasn't much or nothing to write a whole declare. Life's so good, so rare. Really it's quite unfair. But how does one life without socks with flair? How does one life without a mate to hear at your heart sometimes and keep you standing up solid? Richmond's G's all standing in satin silk Gucci, playing duck, duck, goose for some say 50 milli. Richmond's G's all ducked up, silked in satin and Gucci. Duck, duck, goose, and the goose is wearing Gucci.
I mean, guys, this is the level of talent that we have here. We're literally having a conversation about something. One of us, being a goofball, writes some silly lyrics, and then you guys just ran with it. I was reading his dedication, and I saw a bunch of names in there, so you guys just kept going, and then he just sat down and put together a freaking beautiful song about 15 socks and not one pair. I mean, unbelievable, guys. I'm just so in awe.
So I think it was really nice, and I like the focus on the lyrics
Oh, the lyrics are
because
so good.
the music was very simple. The music was just a 2-chord riff. Right, just those two. I didn't play it exactly right, but those are the 2 chords, just back and forth and back and forth, and it became a meditation that became the carrier that was a real foundation for the lyrics, because it kind of vanished in the background while you were listening, and then you began to focus on this I don't know, this kind of lyrical world building that it was kind of doing. It was like third stream jazz. It was kind of poetry that just was there to evoke a feeling and paint a picture almost in an impressionistic way rather than a narrative way, which I really liked. And that simple harmony helped it convey that.
Yeah, that was very stream of consciousness in the way it was written. To me, it felt like it. Felt kind of like just him sitting down and writing in his journal, trying to contemplate what happened to his socks. But such great talent here, man. All right, the last one on our Suno queue. We do have 2 more songs, guys. I forgot I had a couple submissions that did not come over Suno. But the last of our Suno submissions is by B Freeze, which is the better or worse half of A Freeze. I don't know.
Yeah.
We've got you unmuted. You've been muted because your mic keeps on cutting on, so you may want to take a look at that for the future there, B Freeze. But With the Devil, what would you like to tell us a little about this?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, sorry. Oh, and by the way, Afri is my sister.
Oh,
She
your
is
sister. I'm so sorry, man.
no, but she's the better one for sure.
Okay, of course.
Yeah, basically it's just a song I've had for a while. I have a couple versions I like. I just haven't found that one that just really makes me want to post it. So I would
Okay.
say the big thing I'm trying to work out is the second verse is too wordy. I struggle getting rid of my own words because I'm an egotist. So I'm just like, they're all good.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. It's tough. You kind of fall in love with your words, and you're like, well, geez, I really need to fix them or change them. But the best thing for me on that is just kind of take a little time away from the song and then come back to it, with a fresh set of eyes. But what you're doing now is a great idea as well. Always a second set of eyes is never a bad idea, as long as they've got good taste, right? Just make sure
Yeah.
that they
Yeah, you guys.
definitely have.
This is a group I'm definitely willing to get their advice. I'm just like,
Yes, sir. Absolutely. All right. So, With the Devil, unfinished. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. All right, and Baroque. Okay, I might have a little weakness for some Baroque. You know what they say: if
Hey,
it's
and if
not
it
Baroque,
ain't Baroque,
don't
don't
fix it.
fix it.
God, Dad's
Waka
humor is so
waka.
great. Waka, waka, waka.
Wish we had an early night, but that's still morning for you. Knew this wouldn't last, but once this ended was a morning for two. Cause we both know you took my life the moment that I met you. So if you ask for more, all I have to give is what I'm gonna do for you. I'd cross the world just to put your heart in my hand. So if I ever cross those roads, the devil knows where I stand. I'd sell my home, sell my soul. I'd sell the shoes right off my soles. Don't know what you want from me, but I'm about to let it go. Whoa. So if you want, just let it go. Whoa. And you can meet me on that road. See, I lost mine, baby. So could I please just have your soul? You know just what I want from you, and you wanna let it go. She told me let it go, it's eating you up inside. But just tell me, how am I supposed to let go of my life? Every night I lay awake until the day it breaks my mind. No, I can't see, no, I can't breathe. You took the air and all of the light. I pretend I'm fine, it's just gonna be another early night. Until I think about it and then it starts to eat me from inside. Now all this hate and all this rage has got me up on the move. Yeah, I'm pacing around this room, thinking about the things I'm gonna do to you. I crossed the world just to squeeze your heart in my hands. So if I ever cross those roads, the devil knows where I stand. I'd sell my home, sell my soul. I'd sell the shoes right off my soles just to get back everything I gave you. And then I'll hit the road, that's all I want, just to go. So find me running down that road. Think I lost myself with you, so I need time to find my soul. We got everything we want from this. Now I think it's time we let this go.
All right. Oh, sorry. So you're not sure about the genre, and you think you need an outro. Personally, I think the way it is now is actually a really, really good ending. Because that line, now I think it's time we let this go. I think that's a wonderful way
You know,
to finish the song.
sometimes I like the way.
I'm sorry, go ahead. You there? Lee? Maybe having some technical issues.
Yeah, sorry, I'm walking my car.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
It should be good.
So, I don't necessarily think that you need an outro. You could relabel post-chorus as outro, so that would clue the
Right.
AI to do it as a fade out, or as the finish. Now your second verse, I kind of like that though. It's that word salad. I hate to use that term because it's negative connotations, but you understand what I'm saying. It's you're saying a
Right.
lot of
Yeah.
things, and to me, that's like an emotional thing. It's when you got
Y-
so many thoughts going on in your head, and you've got to communicate them all, and it's
You know,
just blah, blah, blah,
yeah,
blah,
I
blah,
never
blah.
thought about it like that. Right. I never thought about it like that, but it does work. Yeah, it could work like as part of the story.
Yeah. Is
Hmm.
that your
That's
intention? I
interesting.
don't want to. I don't want to be putting
Yeah,
figurative
I
words in your
mean,
mouth here.
a lot of these songs are not just like some of them I'm just not necessarily in the mood of when I'm writing, and a good chunk of them I'm like, this is a cathartic event. I was like, I need to get my emotions out. So it's quite possible that it was the case when I was writing it.
Sure. And
But
I
I do
get
like
that. I,
that,
I can
honestly.
feel that because there's something very honest and emotional about what you wrote. So and personally, maybe one or two words just to help with the rhyme scheme and the rhythm might be a good edit. But I don't feel that it's egregious. I personally I think it fits in well within the song, and I think that it's appropriate for the subject matter. And
Okay.
for the person who's singing their character, I really feel like this is how the character feels. You know what I'm saying? So personally,
Right.
I really like it. I like it a lot. Dave, what about you, sir? What do you think?
Yeah, I thought it was really, really good. I like the mixing of styles and I like the vibe overall. Yeah.
All
All right,
right,
cool.
man.
Thank you guys so much. Maybe I was just a little too in my head about it.
Well, you know what? That's easy to do, isn't it?
Right.
Listen, I'm going to go ahead and link it so that everyone here can give it some love. But if you come up with the final version, please let us know so that we can make sure that it gets on a listening party and gets on the radio because that's a great song, man. It really is. And hell,
Thank,
honestly, I think that you could probably publish this as it is. Obviously clean up the lyrics,
right.
the lyric sheet, not the lyrics, but the lyric sheet
Oh,
and
yeah.
throw it up, man. Because personally, I would put this up. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? If anyone thinks I'm an idiot, go ahead and say it in chat, man.
Well, I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you squeezing me in.
Hey, well, you were on the queue. I just missed you, and I'm very, very sorry about that.
Oh,
All
no
right,
worries. Thank
guys.
you again.
Thank you, Beef Priest. We got two more songs. I forgot that these are not Suno songs. So one is going to be by our friend Gemini Colt. It's called Pillar of Souls. All I have is an MP3, so we're not going to have any visuals on this.
It's never been my nature to run from a fight, but I had to do just that on one fateful night. It was an enemy coven that had me on the run, a dozen at least on bruise, while I was only one. I was only one. The reason for their ire was an easy one to glean. A dozen witches wanted my blood, for I had killed their queen. I killed their queen. My only hope lay ahead. I had to dive down hard, so hard, to land inside the graveyard. I turned to face them, this deadly coven, to give them one last chance, just one last chance. They kept coming within their eyes, so I began to dance. I began to dance. I summoned a pillar of souls. I danced upon the graves, the screaming dead swirled around me. All of them my slaves, 1,000 spirits with wrath untold, all to build a pillar of souls. The approaching coven stopped dead in their tracks. Some of them turned away, but there was no going back. I unleashed the fury of 1,000 ravenous dead. Their frenzy only stops after they've been fed. I summoned a pillar of souls. I danced upon the graves, the screaming dead swirled around me. All of them my slaves, a pillar
Yes. And so sorry about that. I don't know how I messed that up, Gemini, but I have added it to the playlist, and that playlist should be the most updated version. So I'm so sorry that I didn't see your original pseudo link on your submission. But thank you so much for getting me the updated one. All right. Finally, the last song of the night is going to be Ready or Not, No Alibi by OG Papa D, also known as Boulder. Boulder, are you here with us? No, Boulder. Let's see if we can get him on here. All right. So this was done on Producer AI, um, which I actually kind of like because it has the lyrics where you can actually see where the lyrics are.
What up? I'm here.
As we stare across the death-scented halls, neon flickers of lights and red, blood on the tile, silent wings of the night beguile. Two men deep in the dead heart's core, hospital screams behind every door. Hospital machines breathing and beeping, the sickness flowing in the shadows as our breaths are held tight. Fighting for democracy and taking out all who threaten our path. Every step, another rise. Every room, another fight. Ready or not, reach alone. Two souls against the overthrow. Hospital girls and keep below. It's still remain on the side, it's the only thing I'll ever know. We hold the line, shit keeps flying. In this maze you can't get caught. With no alibi. Eyes echoing news down the walls. Cluttered floors, flashlit balls. Count the bogey across the hall. Cities panic, hostiles blend. Decisions split, our lives silence distant, enemies gashed with fear. But my oh my, what do we have here? Ready or not, reaches a toe. For two souls against the overthrow. We won't deny. Just change your trust, 'cause I can't. The only way out is if you lay down. Sing it, ready or not. Still or die. Clear the way. No alibi.
All right. Hell of a way to finish off the night. Boulder, welcome, buddy. Thank you for joining us. If you have any way of getting us a pseudo link, I guess not, huh? It's produced on the producer, it's on producer. But feel free to text me with the MP3 and cover art. I'll get it over to Vicky so we can get on the radio for you, buddy. All right.
Yeah, thank you, dude. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. That was great, man. I really enjoyed it.
Really nice job. Yeah, I really appreciate all the composers tonight. Some excellent work.
Oh my God, man. Yeah, that was, I mean, Bamfer after Bamfer after Bamfer. And just keeps on rolling, baby. We were a big, giant Bamfer ball. Yes, I am going to get a percentage of all the Bamfer balls that are sold from now on. All right. So if anyone wants to throw up some things for the after party, I'm going to hang out for a little bit, but then I'm going to need to go to bed around 10 o'clock because I do have an early day tomorrow. But anyone want to throw anything on? There we go. I see Cap has a. This is a song you're working on while you're listening to the listening party. Is that what I hear correctly? Oh boy. Okay. This ought to be interesting. All right, give me a second. Let me just get everything unnecessary closed. Come on, man. Hey. Here. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Melodic dark blues track opens with a brooding electric guitar riff, underpinned by a slow driving bass line. Sorry about that. I forgot my mic was facing the wrong direction. Sorry, guys. Let's see. A melodic dark blues track open with a brooding electric guitar riff, underpinned by slow driving bass line and sparse, moody drums, organ textures, and subtle slide guitar color the verses, swelling during the minor key chorus. Bridge includes a guitar solo. You know, I don't hear enough solos in these songs, guys, so please.
Oh, there she goes. She's walking away. Each step that she takes breaks my heart in its place. He's won her heart. I've lost her some way. Was such a fool to go astray. Now she's walking away. There she goes, with no words left to say. She's just walking away. Yeah, there she goes. Now if I hadn't cheated her, if I hadn't lied, I'd be the one walking by her side. Oh, I love her still, and I guess that it shows. But she's walking away. Now there she goes.
price I must pay, 'cause she's walking away. There she goes, she's walking away. She that it shows, but I should have known when trust was thrown that it would be the final blow. Now she's walking away with no words left to say. There she goes.
Nice job. Real nice job, Ryan. Definitely feel Jimmy in that song. Feel his
Definitely
soul.
a band for.
Feeling that soul coming through. So one suggestion I would make for you, Brian, is especially on this one, make this the persona and use this on the other Jimmy songs. You know what I'm saying? Because you really nailed the sound here, and it sounds legit. It sounds unique, and it sounds what's the word I'm looking for here? It sounds real, for lack of a better term. But I would suggest that you may want to go ahead and use this song in particular as the persona for for Jimmy going forward, man. Because I tell you what, that you did a great job on that, and that's what you should build for. That's a hell of a strong foundation, right? Absolutely. All right, great job, man. Give it some love. Let me make sure I link it in here so you guys can get it, give it that love. And I was reaching out to Garnett to see if she finished that song that we were working on earlier. I was intending to get back to it. Oh, oh, there she is. Okay. All right. All right, Garnett, we'll get you on the next one. All right, sorry about that, guys. Tell you what, I'd love to play the full version, the full song that I started the show off with, which is called "Cats in the Ceiling," and this is about my cat. If you see the illustration, that's basically what I was looking at, trying to get her out of the drop ceiling in my landlord's dojo. And the little brat, every time I try to grab her, she would start going into killer mode. So anyhow, she got down safely and gave me a little love rub. So all is good.
She wants to get rescued by me, it's obvious. But my frustration with her's growing odious. Will she ever just stop messing around? She won't let me get her down. Cats in the ceiling won't come down. Just keeps running all around. I ain't got time for this, I say, but I go get the step ladder anyway. Let me safely get you down from there. I'm not gonna go anywhere until you're safely out of the ceiling. Don't you get how I a trap. I just wish he'd stop doing this kind of crap. Cats in the ceiling won't come down, just keeps running all around. I ain't got time for this, I say, but I go get the step ladder anyway. Oh, 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 oh,
I don't know what they call that, but I love that. Dave, what is that called? That da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
It sounded like a guitar. What do you mean? Where it appeared or the sound itself?
Oh, no, I was just curious what that sound was called. I mean, it's not a bass line, but it's kind of like a repeating pattern. With
Okay,
its,
so yeah, that could be a hook, or if it's repeated, intentionally over and over again, it could be something called an ostinato.
cool.
But I think that was mostly just the hook.
Whatever it was, it sounded good. Good old pseudo, man. Great stuff. All right. Dave, did you have anything that you wanted to contribute? I'm going to go ahead and hit B Freeze's Run Hunt You Part 2. Oh, boy. But if you want to throw something up on chat, sir, I'd love to give it a listen. All right. Some more Baroque from you here, huh? Baroque sadcore. The song kicks off with a brassy horn riff over a swinging, jazzy rhythm section. Oh, boy. Hey, you are
So
just.
Baroque is an interesting term. Baroque music, that is Bach,
Yeah.
and Handel. Very ornamented, very intricate. If you think
Symphonic.
about that French furniture that has all the scrolls and the gold and all the like over the top ornaments, it's music that was made at the same time and it sounds just about the same. So it's interesting when you put Baroque there. I didn't hear any Baroque figures from the early thing, but I don't know. Baroque means a pearl with an uneven texture, and that's what it was trying to be. Very ornamented and faceted and flashy.
All right. Baroque pop. That's a term I have not heard before, Dave, so I'm really curious to see what this is going to do. All right, let's give it a run.
What's your name? Where you from? Don't wanna scare you in my heart. I'ma find you, I'ma chase you to your love, girl. I'ma run, oh, just run. How could you run from me now? I move through the night, oh, like I'm on the prowl. And I know that you're close, because I've picked up your smell. So now I'm gonna come and get you, yes. I'm hunting you down, oh, I'm hunting you down. I'm hunting you down. I'm hunting you down, 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 you down. Get down on the ground with your love, you're breaking my heart if you're breaking this up. So just run from me now. I might hurt you, get down.